Hey again, everybody. This is our video solution to problem 3 from quiz 9, spring 2023 Math 302 at Cal State Fullerton. And this problem and the next one have to do with our standard on Euclid's lemma and the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So in this problem, we are told we have a prime p. Okay, so p is prime. A and n are integers, fine, such that p divides a to the n. All right, well, that probably means that n isn't negative, right? Okay, so p divides a to the n, and we want to know if it follows that p to the n divides a to the n. If yes, prove it. All right, well, I guess there's kind of a silly case to rule out. So if n equals 0, then well, let's see, a to the n equals 1. And that implies that p, whatever p is, does, right, it does not divide, or I should say, it does not divide a to the n. Okay, so there's nothing to check in that case. And maybe we'll even check here, like, what if n is equal to 1? Right, so then a to the n is just equal to a, which that implies that p divides a. Okay, if p divides a, and n is equal to 1, then of course a is equal to a to the n, and so p divides a to the n. So the result is definitely true, right, when n is equal to 1. All right, so let's assume n is greater than 1. Okay, fine. So we are assuming that, well, p does divide a to the n. Okay, so p divides a to the n. And I can write a to the n as a times a times a n times. I have a prime dividing a product. This is exactly where we can use Euclid's lemma. Euclid's lemma tells us that when a prime divides a product, it must divide one of the factors. So p divides a, or p divides a, or, and we just write this down, right? P divides a n times. Which is silly, right? Like, that's just so ridiculous. You're writing the same expression over and over again, right? So this is just equivalent to saying p divides a. So p divides a. We want to know whether or not p to the n divides a to the n. Well, if p divides a, what does that mean? That means that there exists some integer u such that pu is equal to a. Now, well, that doesn't stink. So I want to know whether or not p divides a to the n. So let me take the nth power of a. Well, the nth power of a is going to be the nth power of pu. And that's equal to p to the n times u to the n. Oh, but look at this. P to the n times some integer, u to the n, is equal to a to the n. And so that implies that p to the n divides a to the n. So yes, if a prime divides an nth power, also the nth power of the prime divides that same nth power. And there we go. Okay, we'll see you next time.